As everyone here knows, digital is no more a fancy or choice, right? So it is something part of our life, day to life as a retailer. We have to adopt or we have to die. I'm very sorry to say that. So there has been a new entity in the market, and they call themselves, digitally native retailers. And everyone say they are hot, right? So, what is digitally native retailers, right? And you know, all retailers who, primarily it has to be the D2C. Their approach is directly to the consumers, and we have seen in the growth of a lot of D2C brand. Earlier we used to call them private label, right? Most of us used to call them, I think they are very small, they are private label, but today many of them have become very, very big, right? And it is estimated in next 5 years D2C is going to be around 60 billion in market in India, and it's going at a CAGR of 40%, which is huge, right? And when we are talking of D2C, please correct me. Right, it doesn't mean it's it's a different entity altogether, right? Any retailer who want to target a consumer, according to me, is a D2C. Even I'm having a store, customer is coming, I'm targeting a retail customers, is a D2C for me. Is DTC is not a separate entity altogether, right? Okay, I'm a physical retailer, I have got chain of retails, I'm not a D2C. It's not that. So if I'm targeting a consumers, I'm a D2C. So how, when we are talking of a D2C, how a D2C or who are very, very serious on their D2C strategy, how they're different, right? So they are born on cloud, right? They believe in, like, they're lean, agile. They believe in fail fast. People don't, those entity or those people don't fail in failing. They want to fail and they want to fail first, so that their go to market become much, much faster, right? And they do one thing and they try to do it right. The customer experience is the supreme for them. They will bet their head, legs, everything to ensure that the customer experience, the best of the customer experience they can give to their customers, and that distinguish them from the others. They are very, very active on social media, and they have mastered the last mile supply chain, which is the most critical when I go beyond my store, right? When I'm trying to go to the customer's home, the last mile delivery is the critical. They take mobile very, very seriously, and they were the first set of people who have understood the mobile web, and their all strategy, all customer experience were based on the mobile phone. And they don't think of channel, as Mr. Goenka also said, it is an omni-channel, right? But they feel of presence, they should be present everywhere. So today, recent survey in US. So I believe, earlier what we used to say a few years back, what works in US after 5 years, it comes to India, right? But in recent time, it has shown what works in US, it doesn't take more than a year and a half to work in India. So a recent survey shows in next year, 80% of the consumer said that we will be trying to purchase product from D2C brand or from the brand website directly. And you can understand the web, the consumer, how the consumers today are looking, right? So they look at an aggregator site, immediately they're coming to the brand's own site and trying to check the price and the offers. They have an expectation that the brands will give me a better offer than the aggregators, right? So that's the background. I want to, because I've been given 10 minutes and I will be trying to wrap up within 10 minutes. So I always try to be on time, so I can say 5 minutes. I think I will touch base 2-3 areas where ndhgo is working, right? So where we are working today and where we are working with the retailers. Everyone is aware of the quick commerce or on demand commerce, right? So everyone is thrilled to have our stuff delivered in 10 minutes. Believe me, it is not going to restrict only with the food or groceries. It is going to come on the electronics, apparel, anything. So quick commerce is going to be reality very soon for everyone. And there I see the traditional retail who have got presence. And if you see the quick commerce, it's all about having our presence closer to your consumers, where the retail today's brick and mortar retailers, which they have, and they can be the pioneer in this sector, right? So if I'm ordering an iPhone 14 on any of the aggregator or large e-commerce website, they show it will be delivered tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But if I order I want an iPhone, and if I see that it could be delivered in 2 hours, and it may cost me few hundred more, even let us assume, right? I'm pretty sure consumers are going to choose 2 hours delivery, because that is the instant gratification that we call, and consumer believe in instant gratification, and that will drive across all sectors the on-demand commerce. And for that, what do you need? The hyperlocal delivery. So as a ndhgo, we have tied up with all the leading hyperlocal delivery partners, as well as we are trying to create a lot of new partners with the solution. We are giving them solutions so that we have an ecosystem of deliveries where anything and everything could be delivered right from 10 minutes to same day. So you have most of them, and it works better when you have a multi-store model, right? You have multi-store across the city, across the country. So our solution support the multi-store based on the location of the customers. It will get you to the nearest store inventory, and it will show the time of delivery. User can select the other store if they know, and from there also he can select and cut. So today, how I see a omni-commerce platform, it is not only about ordering and I will deliver. I want something, I want to see the product, I will make the payment, I will pick up from store. Or I go to the store, I like it, I say, deliver to my home, I don't want to carry it, right? Or I have bought online, I will return to store. Or I have bought something from the store, I want to return sitting at home, right? All those things together, right? Unless and until we have all those things together, integrated, we are not a pure omni-channel. So that's my belief. And the next thing is, many of us is aware of ONDC, right? I don't know how much people sitting here is aware, but ONDC is going to change the game of e-commerce totally. That is my firm belief. So, because we have been one of the early adapter and tech company working very closely with ONDC when it was formed and conceptualized. The reason is, today as a consumer, right, I know that I can go to any of the large e-commerce website and buy something, right? Whether it's a food or a grocery, right? I know these are the platform. If it is electronics, apparel or other stuff, I know these are the platforms, right? Today, ONDC is live only for the food and groceries. We are expecting in next 6 months would be live with the other sectors like furniture, apparel, electronics as well. So the moment like UPI today, so we don't see, okay, Paytm, I am using Paytm, I will only pay with a Paytm, right? It's interoperable. Even if you don't know the word interoperable, we know that, Paytm queue, if I am having Paytm, it will also work if someone is showing with the Google Pay or Phone Pay or something, right? So people have understood that, right? The same thing is going to work. So the moment people know that even if I go to any of the app or any of the site, I can access all sellers, that become a primary choice. Today, even I have a card, I use the Paytm, right? Because there I find it frictionless and easy to operate. And the same thing is going to be with the ONDC. The beauty is, the people who, many of the people here sitting might be with the, all the large e-commerce who have joined 10 years back. Today, they have got the real, I'll say, benefit of e-commerce, right? The people who have joined later, maybe 5 years back, they have not got that benefit. Same things are going to have on the ONDC. Today is a very small baby. This is the time to get into it, create your reputation. Maybe 1 year, after 1 year, when ONDC will be in a big, shape, you will be having 20,000 reviews. And the reputation is going to work. nothing else, right? And we are there to help you build the whole, we have the whole digital catalog solution connected with the ONDC, onboarding ONDC on to ONDC, and whatever you need, for ONDC, we are there to help you guys. One of the other, which is part of omni-channel, is having the best of the class experience in store. How I can give a better experience in store. So we have a solution called Scan and Go. Many of us has experience in some of the stores, right? We have got, that is, you don't need to spend millions for this, right? It's very cheap. So you can try, these features if you have a retail, any type of retail, Scan and Go works. As long as the product have a barcode, right? Customer with your own app, customer can come, scan it, cart it, make the payment, and check out. So you don't need to stand on the queues. You save a lot of time in terms of the whole checkout and ordering process, right? So what else? So there is the three proposition I thought of, issuing time up. I'll take and a few, maybe 1 minute or two. Excuse me. Yeah. So we at ndhgo give the power to manage it. So we help you to manage end-to-end part of your digital commerce journey. So someone have written e-commerce, rather I will say only commerce, not e. I would have removed the commerce. I have not seen. I've seen it here, and you can manage it from anywhere. So as an owner, I want to see right from my mobile phone, right, what is going on across my business, and that's what we do. It's a enterprise-grade no-code platform. When you say no-code, I believe I always say to the retailers, so if you are not a tech company, don't spend more than 1% or 2% of your time on the technology. The moment you start spending more time, then you are no more into business. You are more getting into the technology, right? So, it's a platform where maybe an admin lady or boy can manage your whole backend operation. That we can guarantee. Right? It's a very easy to use enterprise-grade platform for large organizations. We have the solution over your own private cloud as well. So, and there is no one who provides that services. Hosting the whole e-commerce solution to your private cloud, and all type of plugins, whatever you need, are there. Happy to connect. So we have a store. A Scan and Go could be experienced there. Thank you, gentlemen and wonderful ladies.